No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
This is the J-Town Press.
Oh, yeah.
She refused to record at 720 frames per second, so now she is trespassed.
24 frames.
Oh, 24 frames.
This is actually a new model. It's a fully semi-automatic camera.
Okie doke.
It's fully semi-automatic, shooting 24 frames per second.
Now, where are you trust?
Deadly.
Deadly.
Scary.
So we got one trespassed on our side, and then one of the agent provocateurs right away in Avon bracelets.
Yep.
So it's not actually a 1-for-1. It's like a 1 for 0.5.
Step over your...
No, it used to,
okay.
But now it's like you can play music all day long. It doesn't do anything. The trolls used to sit there and try to call like government agencies, oh, just play music, it'll blah blah blah. But it actually doesn't work anymore because YouTube actually has something now where you actually pay. I forget what it was. It comes out automatically. It just makes a difference.
Hell, I put music in my videos.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I thought you were as close to receiving paper. I wanted to record the moment.
It's gonna be a minute, so that has to be done in triplicate.
Okay. Oh, so you gotta do. I didn't know if it was like pressed through.
No, it's
Actually, gonna do 3 different forms.
In triplicate official. 1 of 3.
And is this where the?
Do you get 3?
Your actual call here be on there?
not the incident number. There's a separate case number when we do the actual trespass.
Okay, is that
The incident number? Somebody
that
just
this right
provided
here?
that. That was the original incident, which I believe was pulled in by a civilian.
Okay.
So that was what originally got us here.
Okay.
So the case number for this, which was generated because of the request for the trespass, is going to be on this document.
Okay.
So there's 3 documents, you get 1.
Okay.
Do you get 1 of 3, 2 of 3, or 3 of 3? Or a copy of 3 of 3? That's the question.
Like that.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag. It's easier if it's like in triplicate and you can just sign it and have it go through the carbon copy. And a lot of times the last one's going to come in very
Press down. And actually, funny enough, the passenger that I've gotten actually, the very bottom one actually comes from the best.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, the pink top
Ours?
here. No. I go over the country and stuff, like stars.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm sure y'all will.
this is one of the 3 that we have, but 2 of them.
Not sure about you, all these cars around me. This is the safest spot. You're right about that.
So I guess I'll jump over there.
That's Caveman and Dan from Hillsborough County Cop Watch. Out there on the road. Caveman.
I do love this.
In God we trust, all others pay cash.
I don't see.
Everybody thinks that's like part of the Stars and Bars, the Confederacy, but that's actually, I looked it up. That's a cross.
This is probably one of the only law enforcement vehicles that I've seen without the blue on it.
This is the new. I just got this one a couple weeks ago.
Okay, I see you got the.
In our county, Alachua, they've cut off all that.
They'll end up shutting the comments off on your
Yeah.
Facebook page.
That's what they did in Alachua County.
Yeah, I hate when they do that. I hate when you guys shut down the comments.
We're getting a new sheriff
Where's that?
in Alachua County. Our sheriff quit.
Okay. First, something different.
First black sheriff. It just was too tough for him.
Oh, okay.
A lot of union problems. You know, he's trying to negotiate with a union, different. And he was a career law enforcement, and he was also an area representative after his law enforcement, and then he became sheriff. Sadie Darnell used to be our sheriff. I know you probably heard of her if you've been at this for a while now. Anyway, he beat her out as the Democratic representative, and then the person that ran against him didn't, you know, stand a chance. So he was pretty much unanimous. But it's a shame that he didn't get to function his full term there. So the governor's going to appoint us a new sheriff. Now, were you just trespass from the inside or the outside?
No, he said the property.
The whole place.
Yeah, the property.
Because sometimes they say, you know, like John Felix,
Right.
outside but no inside.
Right. Well, that was because that was after.
Caveman's on the border. You don't know what kind of privileges he's been granted. That guy that left out of here in the Avon bracelets, he was like, I hope your name's on the report.
What did he say?
I wanted to give him my YouTube channel, but I refrained.
I'm sure he'll find out.
Like I told him, I was like, this is a permanent record. Your family's gonna see how you're acting, you know. Cool your jets, bro.
Yeah.
And he still wanted to act out, you know.
Hey, that looks like we're right in jail at Trespass.
Really?
I thought so.
John left already, didn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
America doesn't seem so free before, does it?
No. One day though, when you come through Gainesville, I want to go in the real courthouse.
Oh yeah.
You know, the
Oh, yeah,
county.
big one?
Oh, huh?
I see you're married, huh?
Yes.
Is this the kind of America that you like for your wife and kids? Or do you want one that's worth for free? So it's something to think about. It's a rhetorical question. It's something to think about. And that's why I said it's rhetorical. I wasn't expecting an answer. I'm just playing the scene so you can think about it.
This is about as much as I divulge on.
That's fine. Think about what kind of America you want to leave your kids, the next generation.
Now the little guy from Key West, he said he was a vet, you know, and I bet you that Gomer that got carried away was a vet too.
Who's that?
That one that they put in bracelets, I think he was.
Oh, was he?
I don't know, but I didn't get to ask him because he's
He
like,
came like a beeline, right?
Yeah.
To you.
Do you have the time, sir?
14, 16. 14, 16. I hate you guys. I actually told you I supported police. That's not. I can't support this though.
So, right down here. Says you have the right to appeal. This warning to a special magistrate. If you choose to appeal this warning, your appeal must be filed in writing and received by the county attorney's office within 10 calendar days of today's date. Your appeal must include your name, address, and phone number, if any. consider a request and authorize you to enter the public property that is the subject of the trespass warning to exercise your First Amendment rights if there are no other reasonable alternative locations to exercise such rights, or to conduct necessary government business. To seek this authorization, you may request permission from the special magistrate by delivering a written request to the county attorney's office at the address above. The county attorney's office will forward your request to the special magistrate, who will consider the request and issue a written order. You understand that?
I heard it.
So anyway, can I have you sign saying I read that to you?
I'm gonna refuse to sign unless I'm required to. You know why you're shaking? Because you know you're doing what you're doing wrong.
It's about 105 feet high. So
And how he's skippy in the voice. That means he knows he's doing it. It's written on his heart that he's doing something wrong.
So you've been trespassed from the property and building. I'm going to give you the bottom copy. They're all exactly the same, all written exactly the same, okay? All right, I'm going to need you at this time to leave the property.
Under threat of arrest.
You are subject to arrest if you return to the property or if you stay on the property.
Is that how your concurrent, Sergeant? Okay. I'll leave under threat of arrest. Correct.
J-Town. Hold on, I'm coming with you. All right. All right, I'm coming.